What's good, TK gang? Now today's video I'm going to be talking about Isaiah Thomas. We all know during this offseason Isaiah Thomas signed a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets. This video I just want to talk about Isaiah Thomas slowly recovering from his hip injury and just explain to you guys why he could miss a lot of games this season. So first, we all know this past year has been very stressful for Isaiah Thomas just because he's been dealing with a real intense injury that really caused him to miss a lot of money, such as signing a max deal with the Boston Celtics, and it also hurt his basketball career because Isaiah Thomas is trying to find a team where he feels accepted and can be happy. Even though Isaiah Thomas signed a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets, I guarantee you guys he's really not happy signing a 1-year deal with this team, just because knowing Isaiah Thomas, he always worked throughout his career so he can sign long-term with a team. When you just look at Isaiah Thomas' situation during this offseason, he was a free agent still dealing with a hip injury that everybody in the league knew about. You already know the Lakers and the Cavs was not an option just because both those teams didn't even want him in the first place. The Cavaliers already gave up on Isaiah Thomas once they realized that he had to sit out for half of the season because of his hip injury. Then once Isaiah Thomas came back, he still played 15 games with the Cavs and averaged 14 points. But the Cavs still was not satisfied with Isaiah Thomas, so they then traded him to the Los Angeles Lakers. Once Isaiah Thomas got to the Los Angeles Lakers, he played 17 games with his team and averaged 15 points. Even though Isaiah Thomas was injured throughout most of the season last year, when you look back, he actually had a good season while he was healthy just because he was coming off the bench still averaging double-figure points. But we all know the Lakers really didn't care if Isaiah Thomas was playing good or not just because they was already focused on getting LeBron, and as you can see, they got Rajon Rondo, they still have Lonzo Ball, so Isaiah Thomas was not an option for them to re-sign him for the next season. If you guys are not informed, earlier this year in March, Isaiah Thomas had to get surgery on his right hip, which caused him to miss the last few games playing with the Los Angeles Lakers. And as you can see, the new NBA season has started and Isaiah Thomas is still not clear to return on the court. So throughout this long period of time since Isaiah Thomas had surgery, he's been going through rehab and also trying to get himself back to how he used to be. But as you can see, it really is a real slow recovery. And it's crazy in my opinion because I just feel like it's the same thing as last year. When he first got traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, he was injured and he was dealing with this whole recovery process, but he sat out for half of the season. And on top of that, there's no update on when Isaiah Thomas is expected to come back on the court. So at this point, I just really hope Isaiah Thomas just stay focused on his health, because when he first ignored it and just tried to rush everything and get back on the court, look what happened to him. He's now going to different teams and he don't have as much money as he was supposed to make, and it was just madness happening to him. So I just really hope that he just stay focused on his health and don't try to rush anything. When I find more information about Isaiah Thomas' injury, I'm going to keep you guys updated. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like and subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.